No way. No, it's not gonna let me hear the video playing underneath it, but this is pretty wicked. We're doing some live commentary on. Oh my god! Wait, is it muted? No. Oh, that's crazy. So I can hear what the audio is in the original like clip while I'm watching this doing this. And like when it comes out and I just stop doing the voiceover, I can like just mute that and it's just this. That's insane. Like this is insane. This is next level as fuck. Like that's crazy. As you can tell,
Shadow,
the audio quality has definitely
shadow,
improved
shadow,
though. Um,
shadow, shadow,
I gotta love
shadow,
this. It's just
shadow,
me yelling
shadow,
shadow.
shadow, shadow, shadow,
I
shadow,
wonder. I
shadow,
wonder if
shadow, shadow,
maybe when I get
shadow,
a little more advanced at this, and
shadow,
after a little more practice, I
shadow,
might be able to just
shadow,
slice in a
shadow,
little comedy to
shadow,
it because I just keep saying it over and over.
shadow, shadow.
So stupid.
Holy fuck.
This is exactly why I don't do the live
Crash Snoopy did not
commentaries
go
at
through
the
there.
park. But right now,
Holy
I am
Moses.
currently sitting in my bedroom with Shadow. It is 3:53 in the morning. And we're doing some live voiceover, some footage of me playing with my dogs at the park. Never really thought my life would end up here, but here we are. And it could be much, much worse. No, it could be much, much worse. Now it's just me singing. Oh God, this is horrible. Um, and this probably isn't much better. But you know, the big thing that we will be talking about today is just why we're here. Not in like an existential sense for once, but no, just like why am I here doing this? I kind of realized the first episode wasn't really much in terms of like background or context as to why I started, like why I even had the idea in the first place. Am I extremely narcissistic that I think people would want to sit here and listen to me talk that much? It's all of those things and more, and we'll get into it. But first, I wanted to address that I haven't really been you know posting. Um, and yeah, the thing my brother said kind of got into my head from the second video. You know, just the lack of substance thing. It'll sound stupid because it is stupid, and yeah, it is stupid. But they were never supposed to have substance. It was never supposed to be some like crazy big thing. Um, and I don't know why it bothered me as much as it did, but it did. You know, it just made me overthink them, and it made it not easy. So not like I can just sit here and do now. Because I think it does entail a little bit of narcissism to think that people would want to sit here and like just listen to you speak, especially plainly by yourself like this. I mean, anytime somebody does something like this, is usually like with somebody, you know. I mean, I have Shadow. It's pretty much just Shadow and I talking, but yeah, it's not even really like narcissism. I don't think. I mean, not for me. Wow, it's like the most narcissistic thing I could say. But no, I really don't think I'm special. I just like I know I'm very self-aware in the sense that like I don't expect anybody to actually like sit here and listen to this. You know what I mean? Ah, dude, Snoopy's a pain. Just sits there at the gate. But um, so if I don't think that, what are we doing here? Well, um, yeah, that's a great question. Uh, we're really, uh, Jesus. I'm gonna go get a water. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to stop and kiss Shadow a little bit. He's so cute. He's just sitting on my bed right now. But you guys are still here. You really waited for me. I could have edited that out, but we prefer to do it raw and real around here. Uncut, one take, no circumcision, baby. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Right? A little bit of everything here. A little bit of everything. Um, and yet it still lacks so much. Shadow, you're so cute. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna take the ear or take my headphones off. We're just gonna rock on the bed with Shadow a little bit. Have a nice unfiltered conversation with you guys. Got a pretty long cord on my microphone, so yeah. Um. So yeah, who am I? Do I think I'm Fraser Crane or something? What the hell am I doing here? Um. You know, the reason I brought up my brother's comment again was not because of um like a grudge or anything towards it, or you know oh excuse me. God, I think there's gonna be one of those in every episode. um we'll get into that later, but yeah, it wasn't because of like a grudge or anything towards it, really. It was just that, yeah, it made it harder for me to do, and it got into my head, took me off my game, man. It shook me up like a snow globe. You know what I'm talking about? And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to admit that things can get to you sometimes. And the craziest part about it is that my brother doesn't even watch these videos. I know he doesn't even watch these videos. And that's okay. I really never expected him to. I don't know why I got like, you know, I never even expected him to like them. But I have nothing to prove. I don't have to be doing these. I'm supposed to be doing these for fun. And I kind of got away from that. Um Only 4 episodes in too, which was crazy. But it just goes to show you, man. Like, when you have something truly, you believe in it yourself, don't listen to anybody else out there. Side note, I did get a text message from somebody in real life, from one of my friends, that was like, yo, episode 4 was pretty lazy. You can do better. And yeah, I hate to say it, but I agree with him. 100%. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Uh, you can tell I kept trying to, push off a week of videos. And it literally just like in my head of it's got to be something big, you know, because there's going to be people like Antonio out there that will fucking judge it no matter what. And, you know, you like form it at a standard of it's not even your standard. It's like, okay, this is the standard that like other people will have. Like, and it's hard, especially doing this shit. Like, there's people that make literally like movie level stuff on YouTube. Like, what the fuck is this supposed to do compared to that? You know what I mean? I like, what am I doing on this video? No, I'm not doing anything. And this is like the audio is just half of me, or it's like 50% just me laughing at whatever the fuck I'm doing on screen. Um, I'm just smacking Snoopy's butt. He's so cute. But yeah, dude. I mean, you guys get my point. Probably not. I don't even know if I'm making one. But yeah, there will always be people like that, and not even in that sense, but there will always be people trying to throw you off your game. You know. Um, I think the truth of the matter is you got to stick to what's right and what's right for you or to you. even. And like I said, craziest part is my brother doesn't even watch these videos. So, you know, I actually had a pretty good take earlier. Because I was trying to, I thought I could maybe record the audio while I was at the dog park with them earlier throwing the ball. Not while I was filming this actually. That was like a completely different night. This is like 2 days ago. But yeah, or yesterday, whatever it was, I don't know. Doesn't really matter to you guys anyway. But yeah, I should say for you guys. I mean, it has no impact on your lives. But god damn it, I'm gonna lose my train of thought, dude. I gotta get back on that locomotive. But yeah, um, when I was at the park earlier and I was trying to record this, I had a good take where I was saying like, um, just yada yada yada. It was actually pretty quick and concise, a lot better than what I did. What I just stumbled through before, but yeah, it was basically just saying like, at some point, it kind of just turns into like in my mind, it just turned into like, okay, am I doing it for everybody else or am I doing it for myself? You know, and um, I deleted that take because I was stumbling over my words like a couple sentences after that, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll go, retry it, and eventually I got so frustrated with the whole thing, I just deleted the whole thing, and then I tried filming another one where I referenced it, and I was like, yeah, like that's what I was talking about that in another take, and I was like, oh well, I'll just put that there, and then I was like, oh my god, I deleted it. Like just deleted it by being so frustrated with it and like being what get this guy, dude. Look at this guy. He's zooming off to that ball. That's crazy. Oh my god. Um but yeah. Dude, I wish you guys could see me right now. I'm actually lounging, like I'm lamping on my bed with shadow. But yeah. Yeah. I think it's a perfect metaphor though. Or analogy, whatever the hell it is. Analogy is no, that's simile. That's like or as. Analogy metaphor. Illusion with an A. Fuck off, dude. Um, yeah, all the same thing really, but they all kind of fit the bill. Yeah, like just stupid as shit, dude. Like it's just stupid as fuck. I mean, nobody even watches these. Like what does it matter? And even when people do start watching them and they do start coming, it's well, hold on now. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. I hope you don't enjoy them that much. Sorry. Sorry. Um, couldn't help myself, but yeah. Um, also, there's nobody here to stop me. It's just Shadow. He's got a bone, so he's pretty busy. But yeah. Love you, Shadow, baby. Yeah. Um, even when they do, yeah. You got to stick true to your roots and who you are. And honest to God, like when I go back and I watch those, like they're good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I would never put out bad shit. Um, Apparently besides video 4, according to some people out there in the world. But yeah, you know, the thing is that you want to just like you want the humanity behind it to show, at least in my opinion. It might sound like corny or cheesy or whatever, but you know, you want to think that there's like an actual person behind there. I think especially now with everything and how it feels on the internet, it's like I don't know. It's very saturated in just like a very commercialized way where it's not like that. Like it's not like how it was, even I can't even really say back in the day because it was like just a little bit of a time period, of people just doing nothing. dude. Like doing nothing. Um, uh, because honestly, it wasn't even really that long. I mean, dude, companies have been doing shit with like people from the internet since like 2012. I mean, or maybe not 2012, but like early 2010s. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just weird. Like you can see a video from I see it all the time. Like channels with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I mean, videos that get hundreds of thousands of views, and it's like the same thing. I mean, it's like a bunch of very fast paced cuts. Like they're talking about some story, like some obscure story that it is interesting, but like honest to God, like for me, I don't know why. I almost think it's like this guy is so fast. But yeah. I almost think it's like an ADHD diminishing return, like as crazy as that sounds, like it loops back in and around itself, but like dude, I like can't do it anymore. Like they're like documentary style videos, like 30 plus minutes long, whatever the fuck it is. And it's like it's always just some random like stock images or like gifs or whatever. Like I know you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. I know you do. And I don't get like how that is even effective. It's just like it is though. I know it is because these things are getting views, but it's like I was gonna say I don't know how it is like effective in teaching people, and that's a whole different thing. Like it's effective at holding people's attention, I guess, but you know, I just think it's like really when you're just giving people, various gifts to look at. I mean, no matter what you're saying, how the fuck is it gonna stick? You know what I mean? Like all this information. I mean, I've watched so many like educational videos on YouTube, and I could tell you some of the shit that I learned from them. Um, but it's very few and far in between to be real, you know? And again, I say this as somebody who is doing nothing for you guys, but providing you some footage of me playing at the park with my dogs. And sitting in my bedroom, uh, talking into a microphone at 4 in the morning by myself, like a crazy psychotic person. Um, I always wanted to host a talk show, but I never imagined a talking to myself show. But that's okay because I got Shadow listening right now. And honestly, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it, dude. Like I am. I'm fucking with it. Um, the whole point of this is to be having fun at the end of the day. Substance, no substance, whatever it is. You know, uh just want to be making enjoyable shit and honored. Honored that you guys um choose to make me a part of your day and are willing to. Yeah. With that all being said, it was said that this video was supposed to be like a get to know me, and it really is. Um, a hell of an introduction right there. But what was that? A 20-minute intro? Um, I guess so. I guess so. I guess that's what we do now. But yeah. Let me just take you guys through the evolution of this idea. And first, let me introduce myself. Um, so yeah, after the first 4 episodes, I did kind of realize that mainly the people that are watching this are people that already know me, which is great. Thank you guys for being here. I love you. Please continue to stay. But yeah, for all the people out there that don't, it's a very I do know a lot of people, but it's a very limited audience. You get what I'm saying? So this one is really for all the people out there that don't know me. I would say the best way to describe myself. I have been described as three things. You know, emotionally unavailable, uh, mentally deficient, and physically stunted. I would say it's a pretty good summary. Pretty good by me. Fun fact: this is the person in these videos that you've seen before was actually a paid actor that I had come over and record these videos for me. This is actually what I look like. Um, and yeah, I even thought about changing the channel name, um, changing it from just Vincenzo uh, to Dog Days, because at the end of the day, I think that's really what it should be about. It shouldn't even be about me. I like this format of not even having my face, because it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what matters is what I'm trying to say, and even that doesn't really matter. If we're just being honest. Um, Speaking of honest, there's a Kanye West line that says, "Let me be honest, let me be honest. I run with the Bucks, boy. Let me be honest." And I said, "Let me be honest" twice. I fucked up the line, but uh, Giannis is coming to the Miami Heat, dude. We're gonna have Giannis and fucking Mamie. Um, it's also called Mamie because I will find this post and put this in the video 100%. But it's called Mamie because there's a Fivio Foreign post who is on a verse on on that same album that Kanye West says that line. Um, on Off the Grid, dude, Fivio Foreign kills his verse on Off the Grid. Oh my god! But he has an Instagram story where he puts me and Mamie, and I saw it because it was like back when I used to have Instagram. By the way, I only use social media to post things. I don't actually like go on it. That's a whole story we can get into another time. Um, well, I guess not. We're talking about me, so I guess we'll get into it now. But guys, buckle up. I mean, we've been here for a bit, but oh my god, we'll try to end it. The footage is only 32 minutes long. I can't believe we might run out of the whole thing. Um, yeah, but it is what it is. Um, Either way, where were we? Um, Fuck, actually, where were we? It's okay. We'll get there. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm having a Jimmy Neutron brain blast moment right here. Hold on. Fuck. All right. I'm just gonna go rewatch the footage. Hold on. Dude, we were talking about Vivio Foreign and being dumb as shit. Yeah, back when I used to have Instagram and that album came out, there was like a meme going around at the time that I feel like such an old fuck is saying that. Oh my god! But there was like a joke going around at the time that Vivio Foreign was like stupid as hell, and then I saw that post and he's like, "We and Mamie," and then ever since then I've just called it Mamie. Because how the fuck do you misspell Miami, dude? Like, come on, like it's Jesus. Just switch the letters around. It's not even that hard. Like I legitimately do not understand it because if AI is so prevalent, right? Like, how are there so many spelling mistakes in Amazon listings? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, even before that, dude, like, it's always baffled me how on the internet there's so many spelling errors when spell check is right there. Like, on a computer, I get it, but, like, I feel like as more and more people, especially, like, in the general populace on the internet, have, like, transitioned towards their phones and all of, people just like whatever, just consuming media on their phone and not sitting down at a computer. And you're like, when they type in the comments, even on YouTube now, too, like a lot of YouTube is consumed from, people on their desktops or on TVs or whatever, actually, which is like kind of crazy when you think about it. But, yeah, like again, a lot of it is consumed by people on their phones too. Like a very good majority. But I mean, even when you look at like the broader social medias like an Instagram or a TikTok, like people are not doing that shit on their computer. They're doing that shit on their phones. Phones have spell check. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Just baffling to me. Baffling. Um, like does the line not even pop up? Just crazy. But I will say the spell check on the new iPhones is pretty ass. I mean, it's really, really shit. And we are wasting so much time here. I've got pretty much 10 minutes to summarize my entire life. So, um, if I had 10 minutes to summarize my entire life, I would probably just put the opening 10 minutes of Saving Private Ryan. I feel like that'd probably do the job pretty well. But yeah. Um, oh, that's nice. Yeah. Dude, I could not get the lighting right at all this video. The What that? Can you believe the production quality on this shit? Like, can you believe this? This is astounding. Um, but yeah, as we've been over, again, my name is Vincenzo. I am emotionally unavailable and distant. Physically stunted, and mentally uh deficient and very behind. So it's really all you need to know about me. Also do note that clearly I am somebody who um, has let other people's words and comments affect me. And that's not really who I am at my core. I never used to be this way. But I am this way now. And I don't enjoy it. Um, I'm not going to be one of those people that says if you're not trying in life, you're falling behind. But I think it's good to be aware of things. I'm definitely not on my game as I was. And, you know, I have lost myself over the years. So, who knows? Maybe by doing this, I'll find my way. But, either way, apparently this is me saying goodbye. Thought I had more time, but I really enjoyed the time I did get to spend with you guys. Uh, I guess it's just a black screen, but yeah, I love you. Have a good night.